Hello again, Magma WK, and here we are, inside the Giant of Babil. I did not say tower, I said giant. Yes, in the last adventure, Unicron came out, the Giant of Babil. And now we have to go inside and defeat its core. But there's a catch to it. It is a very large dungeon. Mechanical high-tech dungeon, oh my. What that mean? That means there's going to be a lot of treasure. None of it's really valuable, but on the other hand, it's always good to get treasure, because I am greedy. Some of it will be Shuriken, which Edge loves. He's been missing his Shuriken. And it's a first strike against mechanical enemies, so let's take care of them real quick here. And as you suspect, most of them will be vulnerable against lightning. But they're also pretty tough. So take your time in this dungeon. Remember, do not rush through the Tower of Babil. So if you're feeling powerful, call Bahamut. If not, feel free to use your magic and summons, because you can always sack them out. Some of them will have magic, some of them won't. They're not all mechanical. Right, you're too powerful for your own good. But this is a great time to get more experience in Gil as you need it. Because this is not our last dungeon, I'll tell you that. Although you might want to treat it like a last dungeon, and make sure you're fully prepared. Use ethers and elixirs as needed, because we can buy them later. But for right now, let's continue on through this purplicious Giant of Babil. Kinda nice that the treasures are actually along the way for once. And here we go. More and more treasure. A few little cute items, not too far out of our way. And of course, that's an alert. If you don't remember, an alert will instantly call an enemy if you use it on your item screen. And for now, they're going to search for us. Searchers and machines, oh my. That's almost enough to call an image crisis. Bleh. That was silly. Also, this is silly. I'm the master of time, and there's nothing you can do about it. Boom, baby. But remember, some enemies will counterattack. So, before you throw out your strongest attack in the game, be sure you can take a counterattack if needed. You can't always steal, but you might find something useful. Not really. Don't worry, I won't be fighting all the enemies, just the ones that are new. And of course you have ninjutsu. Don't forget to heal. For the love of gosh, please don't forget to heal. Or cure. Remember, your enemies are going to be averaging at least 3,000 hit points. More towards the 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 range. So it's definitely going to take more than one round to knock them all out. But once again, that delicious experience. And Fire 3! That's delicious. Unfortunately, Edge will not learn any more magic, yes. Those 6 spells are the only spells he will get in the Super Nintendo and the PlayStation versions. And on later versions, they add to Edge's repertoire later on. But not here. I'm sorry. Not that Edge really should be using too much magic. Later on, he'll be using Throw Command almost every single turn. Because spoiler, spoiler, spoiler. And you'll find more about that spoiler later. Moving along here. Some repeats. Some treasure chest. Not too bad. Lost 750 gil. And there's another sword for Edge. Oh my. A Yoshi. Yoshi? Yoshi. Or am I thinking the wrong thing again? What's a Yoshi? Yoshi. No, those are arrows. I keep forgetting. Yoshi arrows. Those are for Rosa. And I don't think ninjas can equip bows. Oh, come on. Ninjas can equip everything. Because they're ninjas. Ninjas do everything. Except successfully score with summoners. I wonder why. And moving on through the stomach. Yes, we go from the head down to the neck, down to the chest, and now we're in the stomach. I hope the next place we go isn't the groin. And just like our little alert bot from the Tower of Babil, they are not sure if we're an enemy or not. Speaking of alerts, now that's one thing. So, buff up if you can, before casting something nasty on it. And I doubt Psych will work, but it's worth a try. Let's go ahead and show you Flare here. A very powerful spell, which is also extremely quick to cast. A tremendous hit. Oh my. It seems to have called a Mac Giant. A Mac Daddy Giant. It's a machine giant, you dork. I'm sorry, I just could not help it. And as I suspect, a lot of hit points. And it also has some strengths against insta-death magics as well. As I will demonstrate. Let's see how the giant likes another giant. What happens when a giant meets a giant? Something funny, probably. Also, there's some very deadly monsters in the Bahamut Cave, if you do search, including giants. But that's the Bahamut Cave. I'll show you that later. Maybe. And speaking of maybes, maybe I'll return with another video. Yes, I think I'll cut this part off. Once again, don't rush through the Giant of Babil. If it's Babil, it's Babilicious. That made no sense. Be right back. So, Fosuya, what do Lunians do in their spare time?
Dadgum youngins, in my days when we were kids, we stared at the stars all day, and we didn't go around trying to kill each other. By golly, I tell you this right now. Listen up, sonny boy. I'm only gonna say this once, and then I'm gonna tell you to you a million times.